What's up guys, not Super Mario here and welcome to today's video. Today we are talking about the best movies of 2024. My personal list, of course. And I'm gonna be talking about some awards that I have to give away to movies that surprised me, disappointed me, were the best, bad movie and all those things. We are coming to that. And also some honorable mentions. But before we do that, let me know in the comments down below what is your favorite movie of 2024, or maybe just give me your top 10 list of movies that impressed you in 2024. And also, if you enjoy these kind of videos, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, share this video all over the place, click the bell icon to get notified when I upload. And now, let's begin! So as I said, I have a few awards to give away. And the first award is the biggest surprise of 2024, and it goes to Out of My Mind. The movie that came out of the blue. I saw it, I cried, it was awesome, it was heartwarming, it was tough to watch, but good to watch in all the right senses. It is a story about a kid that struggles with their illness and how to feel normal and accepted. I cried, it had everything, and it completely took me by surprise, so go watch Out of My Mind. Next award is Biggest Disappointment, and this one was really easy. Joker, Folie à Deux. I love the first Joker. It was my favorite movie of that year, and I was excited for a sequel, even though, as majority people has agreed on, we didn't need it. But they decided to make it. But at the end of the day, we got a fuck you movie, pretty much. Next award is Everybody Hates This Movie, and I don't. And it goes to a pretty recent movie, Mufasa. I don't like the first live action movie because it was so emotionless. I love the original animated version from back in the day. But this one, I surprisingly liked. I mean, yes, it was unnecessary. Yes, it's a prequel to the character that I didn't really need any knowledge what happened to him before he became the Lion King. But I like the songs, even though they were kind of funny. I mean, I always wanted a brother and the Bye Bye song that Mads Mikkelsen sings. But I liked it. Next award is Everybody Loves This Movie, and I don't. And it goes to, unfortunately, Challengers. This movie should have been the best. For me. Why? I love tennis. I play it all the time. I love Zendaya. I love Luca Guadagnino. I love the subject of this movie. It just didn't work. I watched this movie 3 times. I'm trying to convince myself to love this movie. I just don't. The first time I saw it in the theater, I was like, whew, that was tough. I saw it the second time. I liked it a little bit better because I was like, yeah, that was good. That was good. Still didn't like it. The third time, I was like, I'm just convincing myself I'm not going to watch that movie anytime soon. It wasn't for me. Next award is Why Has Nobody Seen This Movie? And it goes to It's What's Inside. A Netflix movie, a Netflix horror thriller movie that I'm not gonna tell you nothing about because if I tell you anything, I'm gonna spoil you. Amazing time. This movie surprised me very, very much. It has all the elements of a horror thriller, Scream-like mystery thingies. Go watch it. It's awesome. Just don't watch trailers or read something beforehand because it's gonna ruin you the movie. And now the last award that I have to give away is Most Underrated Performance of the Year, and it goes to 2 people. For Civil War, Jesse Plemons, his 5 minutes were like the best 5 minutes of any movie, and I think he should be nominated for an Oscar for that role. And I know he was just 5 minutes in that movie, but I absolutely love it. And of course, Paola Cortellesi from Chakora Domani. I know you haven't seen this movie, unfortunately. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. I love that movie. Now I'm gonna go through my honorable mentions. Not talk a lot about this movie, just listing them down. I've got 5. I've got Juror number 2, then Sing Sing, Out of My Mind, and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And now we're going to the top 10 list. Number 10, Chakora Domani. As I said, Paola Cortellesi, her first directorial debut. She did an amazing job. This is a movie about breaking traditions and traditional gender roles and all those things, and she did an amazing job. It's an Italian movie in black and white, post Second World War. I love it. At number 9, I've got Strange Darling. Yes, I absolutely love this movie. It's a revenge serial killer movie that takes a turn that nobody expects. Willa Fitzgerald gives an amazing performance that should have been considered for awards ceremonies, but unfortunately those type of movies, because it's a genre movie, are never considered. But this movie, it gives you brutality, it gives you rage, it gives you revenge, it gives you everything that you wanted. It is epic, it is awesome. Not a lot of people have seen it and talk about it, but go watch it. Number 8, we've got, no surprise, Dune Part 2. I love the first one, but this one made the first one even better. Everything is better in this one, in my opinion. Story is better, visuals are better, acting is better, everything is better, even though it's really hard to make it so much better because the first one is so good. But I was a little bit on the fence with the first one. I loved it, but I was like, yeah, it's good. I cannot connect to the characters really that much, but I appreciate the craft, I appreciate the direction, I appreciate cinematography, everything, and acting. But this one was really like, oh my god, this franchise is awesome, and I cannot wait what Denis Villeneuve does with the third one, because I know the book is crazy, and I honestly don't know how the heck is he gonna make a movie out of that, but I trust in Denis. Number 7. His Three Daughters. Another Netflix movie that I don't know why people haven't seen or are not talking about. It's about these three estranged sisters coming back because of their father being ill and on brink of death. And it's a lot of dialogue, a lot of talkie-talkie, but Natasha Lyonne, Elizabeth Olsen, and Carrie Coon gave the best performances of the year. Unfortunately, there's no talks about them at any ceremonies, awards ceremonies, and I don't know why. Go watch this freaking movie. It is sad, it is tough to watch at times. It gives us a glimpse of how relationships in families like this work, and it gives us completely like nuanced and different performances from all these three actresses, and it's awesome. Number 6, we've got It's What's Inside. I've been talking about this movie like 5 minutes ago. I'm not gonna say too much about it just because I don't want to spoil you the things that happen in this movie, but it's just so freaking good, so freaking entertaining, gives you twists after twists, and it's not too twisty that you're not understanding what the hell is happening, but you're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it's so good. At number 5, I've got Wicked. At the beginning of this year, I knew that Wicked is coming out, and I had zero expectations. Pretty much zero expectations. When I saw this movie, I was like, in clouds. I mean, I love musicals. And I was like, wow, Ariana Grande, it works. Cynthia Erivo, it works. Everybody else, it works. The music, phenomenal. Direction, phenomenal. Cannot wait for the sequel that comes out next year, Wicked for Good. I'm so freaking excited. If this is the level of the craftsmanship, I cannot wait to see what they're gonna do in the sequel. Number 4, Deadpool and Wolverine. Yes, the culmination of waiting that Deadpool and Wolverine are gonna be together. This is how you do fan service. Everything about this movie, it is so rewatchable. It has amazing performances. It has those small moments of pure awesomeness. We can be happy that we got a really awesome movie that brought MCU back, but now we've got other movies that have to do the same thing. You know what I mean. And the third movie that is the best movie, well, it's the third, it's not the best, but third best, I don't know what I'm talking about. Inside Out 2. I love the first one, but I didn't think I'm gonna love the second one as much as I did. It's so relatable. I love the addition of new emotions, anxiety, envy, ennui, all those new emotions. It is so relatable. It is not just for kids, it's for adults. Everybody can relate to this movie. It gives us something that is like, you can grab it and you can understand it and you can feel it. I was crying as a baby at the end. So I didn't expect it to be crying and to be as good as it is, but I love it. Moving on to the second best movie of the year, and it is a documentary, Superman, a Christopher Reeves story. Whew. This was something else. I was blown away how this documentary made me feel. I was emotionally everywhere. I was sad, I was happy, I was crying, I was angry, I was all the things you can imagine. It's just pure perfection. And even if you did not know who Christopher Reeve was, you can watch this movie and you can feel those things. Honestly, watch this freaking movie. It is so good. What a great insight of into his life, and it showcases the bad and the good, not just the good things, which it is the best thing about this movie, that it doesn't strive away of the things that were bad or something that he did that wasn't the best thing. Just watch the movie and let everything go and feel the movie. And now the best of the best. There's no question. No other movie is better than this movie, in my opinion. I've seen it now, I think, 4 or maybe 5 times. I watched it for the first time at the Cannes Film Festival. I had an amazing experience, and when I saw this movie, I was like, nothing is beating this movie's first place. And it stayed that way. I was in Cannes in May. Now we are pretty much at the end of the year, and it's still the best movie, Anora. I mean, Sean Baker did it again. He is one of the best filmmakers working right now. Everything from Tangerine, Florida Project, Red Rocket, and now Anora is pretty much the best of the best. There is nothing else to say about this movie except Mikey Madison gives an amazing performance. Yura Borisov gives an amazing performance. Mark Edelstein gives an amazing performance. Everybody else gives the best things. Just love this movie like I do. And I know not everybody's gonna love this movie as I do, but I don't know. It's just everything that you want from a movie. Gives you surprises, gives you emotions, gives you chaos. Because this movie at some point gets very chaotic. And some people who haven't seen this movie and I maybe read the synopsis or something like that, and you think, why are people so obsessed with this movie? And people say that it's so good because the synopsis kind of feels simple, and it is simple, but it gives you another approach to it and surprises you in a way that you do not expect. It's just awesome. It is my favorite movie of 2024. That's gonna be it for my top 10 movies of 2024 and some honorable mentions and awards that I had to give away, because if I wouldn't be me. Nevertheless, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, share this video all over the place, click the bell icon to get notified when I upload. Let me know in the comments down below what were your favorite movies of 2024. And of course, hopefully you're gonna have an amazing 2025. There's one more video coming out, the worst movies of 2024. So I'm gonna say that again to have the best 2025. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. As all the others, go watch them. Yes, I'm talking too much. See you next time.